Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how's it going? So I'm live. Hey, everyone who's already in the chat, and also anyone who's going to be replaying this later. What are we doing today? Well, I'm not trying to show you my emails, that's for sure. Oh, sorry, I have a whole bunch of stuff open. Oh my gosh. I was actually trying to figure out a cool little Python script thing that I was trying to put together really quick before this stream happened. Was trying something that would, I don't know, more or less I was trying to figure out some way that it could detect the active cell in my Excel sheet, so what species I'm looking at, and then automatically pull up an image to show that. So I don't know why I thought I could do that in like 10 minutes. I wasn't overestimating. I didn't think I could do it, but I just wanted to see if I could. But yeah, today we are doing more biodiversity research. So if this is your first time in this stream, for the first time replaying this one, what we have been doing is going through this wonderful, wonderful Excel sheet of mine, which has about 4,000 rows, all different species, and trying to actually see, well, hey, what species are correct, what species are incorrect. And we have a few different ways of doing that. These ones tell us that a species is incorrect amongst 3 different data sets. And so what we do is we look for the ones, we try to say, okay, hey, why is Cryptotriton atelos incorrect? We go and we look it up, we go onto different databases, we go into publications, we read the taxonomic history of that group, and we see that, hey, in this case, Cryptotriton should actually be thorius, and that's because of Wake, Revito, Maisano, and Hankin 2012, published in Zootaxa. But along the way, we'll talk science, talk whatever we want, and, well, look at lots of cool pictures of cool species and try to figure out what's actually good in our data set. Actually, on the last one, you'll see that I actually lost. I gave up on, we had a Diploglossus darlingtoni, and I ended up having to put IDK LOL because I don't know what it's supposed to be, and I don't think it exists, actually. This was just a weird one. It wouldn't affect that many records, if any, actually, so not too crazy big a deal if it fails. But, yeah, we're now finally in the E's, although we have to go through the Eleutherodactylus, which might be a bit complex. We'll see. There's not that many species that I'm seeing there that need changes. But Eleutherodactylus are these large sort of catch-all group of frogs. Some of them have been changed over to Crowgaster, and I imagine that, but jumping ahead. Let's look at Echnomia. Let's just jump right into this. So I'm going to... hold on. I woefully unprepared, which is also my whole, like, operis morandi is being woefully unprepared. Also, I got a couple comments after the stream that and I agree, the audio was very difficult to hear. So if you're here and I sound perfect, let me know. I'm routing myself through so many different speakers and mics that it can be sometimes very difficult to figure out what's actually going on. But let me open up a new tab, and we can start by looking at Echnomia tuberculosa. Yep, it's tuberculosa. Ooh, very pretty frog. Very pretty frog. Commonly known as Canalose tree frog. It's found in the Amazon basin. So it's probably just barely within my study region. But hey, you know, that's what it is. So I saw someone just joined. How is your day? How is your day? I wish YouTube would actually tell me, like, who joined. You know, I want to say hello. I want to say, hey, how's it going? But beggars can't be choosers. So what we usually look for is, so I have 3 main data sources where I actually find information on all these species. So we have, I'll start with amphibians since we're on amphibians. I look through AmphibiaWeb. AmphibiaWeb is actually what I'm basing all of my species off of. However, it is very difficult to search in here because it doesn't actually do synonyms very well. Even though its search query says it does, it is not. I have had very few cases where it actually finds the synonyms. A synonym would indicate that a species was something, but it is no longer something. So it just changed, you know, for example, American bullfrogs, they used to be considered Lithobates catesbionis, but they changed over to Reyna. So now it's Reyna catesbiana. That one actually does pull up an Amphibiweb, but a lot of them don't. So instead, I use the Amphibians of the World, which is through the American Museum of Natural History. I actually prefer this database. I think it's way better. I think it's way better organized. It's way better information. However, I cannot download the data. So if I search Ecnomyia I get exactly what it is. So it looks like it's probably going to be Tepuihyla tuberculosa. There's just been so many changes lately. This one actually has a more recent one too. Let's see. But the problem with this is, even though right now it's saying this is the accepted one, we know it's accepted because it's the one at the top, even though there's this Boana tuberculosa. I have to validate it against Amphibiweb because that's ultimately where I'm pulling species from. So let's see. Yep. And then Tepui. I don't know if it's Tepui or Tepuihyla. And also, Amphibiweb, for some reason, keeps making everything Spanish for me. And, like, I can work with that, but, yeah. Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru. That's where this species is from. This is actually one of the few ones on Amphibiweb that doesn't have a picture. Oh, well, there we go. There's the picture. Very good pictures, actually. Wow, these are incredible. Look at their toe pads are green. That's interesting. I wonder why. Huh. If there even is a why. But yeah, Amphibiweb does have a lot of great information. It's just a little bit difficult to get sometimes. But yeah, it looks like a nice Maxent model from Ecuador. But yeah, so this one is Tepuihyla tuberculosa. Might be pronouncing that, but that's one from this Zuki's paper, which I've actually seen before. I'm just gonna make sure I get everything in here though. I'm hoping, so this is actually kind of going to be a long stream, or I'm hoping for it to be a long stream. I have been trying so hard, so hard, to actually validate all of these species, and it is taking me way longer than I thought it would. This next one, I swear. Just for grins, though, I want to look up Boana tuberculosa in Amphibiweb just to see if it pulls up anything. Yeah, see, it doesn't pull up anything. Unfortunate. And that's not even that old. I'm kind of curious why this is here. Interesting. Dubois has made a few papers. I've seen his name pop up a lot. Or actually, I don't know his name. Maybe their name. Their name, her name, its name, whatever. Interesting. But Tepuihyla's in both, so that's what I'm going to use. I don't want to be the person to decide. Now I'm a bit concerned because we see a Laffe. I've never actually been 100% sure. So these are your like corns and rats and stuff. Yeah, just Pantherophis, I'm pretty sure. I'm just concerned if they might have split it, but let's see what Reptile Database says. So like Amphibiweb is for amphibians, Reptile Database is for reptiles. But this one's actually way better. Well, it's supposed to be way better. Wow, really? Let's do maybe an advanced search, even though I've never had an issue with that. I don't even think that advanced search will work. What? Hold on, because that should pop up. Like, I know it's supposed to be Pantherophis now. That's weird. I don't know why this wasn't showing up for them. My worry with this group is that I know they've been split quite often. These are like your, some people call them like, yeah, Western rat snake, black rat snakes, Texas rat snakes, all these different synonyms, but yeah, I think Pantherophis obsoletus. I kind of knew that's what it would be at. But yeah, once we look through these changes, I'll actually have a third party, more or less, look it over to see if my, all my changes are good. So I'm going to put the most recent change over. Oh, they put it in Pituophis at one point. Or Berbrink did. That's really odd, actually. Pituophis are like your gopher snakes and stuff. Gophers and bull snakes, so... I don't know why they put that there. That's very interesting. I have a feeling this one's also going to change to Pantherophis, but I want to be thorough. So, let's see how this search works for this Aleph. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. See, this is what I was worried about. I'm actually going to do a Google search. I've learned that Google searches can actually tell you quite a bit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Eastern rat snake. Oh, God. So okay, so I guess what am I freaking out about? So I typed in Quadra vittata, and it gave me 3 different species. Now, what I have noticed before is that they will, especially with the GBIF data, which is your Global Biodiversity Information Facility, which actually I might look that up on here because this is a little bit messy. They have a lot of species where they have the species subspecies name, not the species name. So, let's actually look the species up on GBIF really quick, see what they've changed it over to. Apologies for eating. I got immediately hungry the moment I started. Oh man, this... Wait. You know what? We might have a Hail Mary here. There is only one record of it being called Quadra vittata. Wow. Wait, but this is in... Wait, this came from 2021? Really? Hold on. What? What is going on here? This shouldn't be in that dataset. This should not be in that dataset. I downloaded this GBIF data. The data I'm using currently for this validation is a bit old, and I definitely did not download it this month. But there's only one occurrence. So let's look at their other ones, because they had Quadra virgata, which I think is supposed to be like a misspelling. Not a misspelling, a different spelling. But that'd be a major mistake to change it over. How interesting. Right, this is found in just the GBIF dataset. So I'm actually going to do something a little bit different than what I've normally done. I'm just going to remove this one. Straight up. Because, and I'll explain my reasoning why. There's only one record. It is going to be messy, and I don't see the point of spending the time to keep it in there if there's only one record. Well, let's be thorough. Let's actually go into my R studio and find that one record. If I remember correctly, GBIF should still be loaded into my R studio right now. Like my raw data of GBIF. And it looks like it's actually not. Damn. Damn, that's unfortunate. Well, let's do it. What? No, it's in there. Come on. Where's my... Oh, inputs. What? Oh, that's right. I had to import it through here. Oh, that's because I need to make this, Yeah, so I do a lot of stuff in R. No, it's read.dlim. Read.dlim. That should auto do it. We'll let that run in the background and we'll come back to that. Because this is a very big file. So, but we'll put a DC for double check. No big deal though. Okay, let's get back into Eleutherodactylus. That one's just messy. I'll probably end up removing it. I don't think it's going to affect my study at all, but you know, want to be very, very thorough. So, let's look at this Eleutherodactylus. Oh gosh, AU. Areolinatus. Okay. Eleutherodactylus is a very messy group. Unfortunately, a very messy group. Let's just... I like to check Amphibiweb first, even though it doesn't do much. I probably should have stopped. Ah, this one's a Pristomantis now. This is an easy one, because it's just one change, so it just changed over to the genus. But we'll look it up in Amphibiweb, double check that it's there, and hopefully show y'all some pictures, because who doesn't want to see pictures of cool frogs? Look at that boy. Ooh, Pristomantis areolinatus. Areolinatus. Ah. I'm terrible at pronunciations, so... And I will not apologize for them. Nice color variation, too. This is a very dark one, but... Very, very pretty. Very pretty frog. Yeah, Pristomantis is also a pretty big group. Again, don't know why it keeps making Spanish, my default. Yep. Oh, I just realized I can get the species from here. Ha! Don't know how I didn't see that before. Okay, well, easy enough. Okay, let me see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's actually change this over. GBIF. Rep. While this is going, I want to get a GBIF for the reptiles, GBIF for the amphibians. It actually looked like we got here on perfect timing, but it restarted it. I might have messed up the code, by the way, too. Very, very likely, unfortunately. Okay. Nope, it's here. It's here. Cool. I have, needs to be all capitalized properly. But yeah, I want to look into that, same mistake. I want to look into that one species, make sure it's actually in the GBIF reptile dataset. So let's look. I open up the amphibian one. So this is the GBIF data, that global biodiversity. It's a, what is it, 283,000 entries. All just different reptile observations from Middle America. But let's look at the, what was it again? Let's finish a thought. Let's actually do that first. So change this over to Pristomantis. Pristomantis. Did I spell that right? Pristomantis. Yeah. Cool. So let's look at Elafa quadra dipotata really quick. So it's searching. I mean, there's a lot to search through, so I don't expect it to be going fast by any means, but... Although I guess, you know what I can do? This is a much faster method. We will just copy this really quick. GBIF, which GBIF? I think it's species. Yeah, species is equal to... So this will just, this code is just saying, oops, only pull records that the species name is Elafa quadridivitata. And let's see how many there are. Oh, shit. There's quite a bit. All from the 1920s, 1930s. Yep, this is why I'm, Damn, this is why I'm being thorough. Let's see. What do I want to do with this guy, then? Well, the nice thing is that they did say that, on that GBIF search, not for quadrivigata, they did say it's a synonym of Alighenensis. And that does make sense, so let's go with that. I feel comfortable with that. I'm glad I checked, though. Even when I say I have assumptions, I am very not relying on them as much as I can. Yeah, because that would have excluded... I mean, not a crazy amount of observations. Like, what are in here? Well, actually, I'm not sure. How many did they exclude? Oh, okay, just that. So what, maybe 15 observations? Oh, well. But now we have that set up to check our GBIF data, so... Cool. Let's look at this next Eleutherodactylus. So yeah, I'm trying to go a little bit faster than last time. What is going on here? Oh no. Do they disagree? What? So the GBIF data... Oh. Yeah. Long... What? So AmphibiaWeb is saying that this is Longipes. Is that right? Did I select something weird, or... I don't think I did. Oh no. Okay, but why is it showing up like this? See, this is my problem in AmphibiaWeb. I'm like, you just changed it, but I don't know why you think it's different. Like, because on here it's not even saying that it's a different species. What is going on here? Okay, let me look this one up on Amphibia, or on this one. Denise shows up. Let's look at both really quick. See what's going on here. Okay. Comment in the... It's in the Longipes group. Series of group. Ah, Grunwald says it's a distinct group. It should be here, though, in my opinion, but whatever. Damn, that's unfortunate. I'm not really sure what to do here. Well, actually, no, I am sure, because I'm following AmphibiaWeb, even though it should be that. So we'll change it to Longipes, and we'll put AmphibiaWeb disagrees with AMNH. Because again, like I'm doing this the reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to make the decision. So yeah, see Gunther, not Hunter. Gunther 2018. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. It just makes things so much more difficult. And a paper from 2018, I just feel like AmphibiaWeb should, I don't know, have updated by now, but oh. Okay. So we got Pristomantis change over for Geige? Oof. Let's check what, because this spelling is kind of weird. Let's see what AmphibiaWeb says really quick about this one. Ah, haha. So if I type in this Eleutherodactylus, Geige, what does AmphibiaWeb say? It's honestly the AmphibiaWeb ones that are driving me crazy. Google search it. See, I don't know why AmphibiaWeb search is so bad. Let's check it with this Eleutherodactylus Geige, but this alternate spelling on AmphibiaWeb. Okay. So yeah, they're using Geige. Yeah. AMNH uses alternate spelling. But so you know how I was like, oh, I never noticed that AmphibiaWeb has a species like who made it thing here. Yeah, I guess that's only on some of them. Gosh. But they have it as Pristomantis, okay. Yeah, so they had it as a incorrect spelling. But interesting. Well, cool. That's not that big of a deal. Let's see. Eleutherodactylus nivicolame. Let's see what this is. Might just be rufescens. Yeah, it might just be a rufescens now. But again, we'll search AmphibiaWeb first. I don't often do it. This is one of the cases where it worked. Critically endangered as well. Yeah, let's give them exact coordinate maps then. Let people go and take them. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't be showing that. I mean, yeah, I doubt any people are going to pop on a plane and go out there. But, hey, you never know. That's right. Oh, let me just double check something. And AmphibiaWeb also has this stupid thing where it pastes from a different spot. So if I type this in, it'll paste it in the cell beforehand. Unfortunately, it's a frustrating problem. Yeah, like there's a reason I tried very hard not to use AmphibiaWeb. So, but is what it is. A Lutherdactylus ramsdeni. Let's see what this is. This Mindat thing keeps popping up, and it's something I haven't actually really seen before, but it looks like it's actually keeping track pretty decently well of where that name is, but it's not like a taxonomic source. So, okay, let's look it up. AMNH. Nothing. Really? AmphibiaWeb? Google? Oh no. Okay, let's look at it in GBIF. Deleted. Deleted in March. Really? What? Okay, but like GBIF. Well, what is the reason? Like why? And what is this now? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter because it's in only my GBIF data. So I'm just gonna put deleted. Weird. Don't know why. Don't care. I have so much data, I can't be stupidly granular. So let's look at Amidoideae, Blandingi, Amidoid. Blandings. Is this a Blandings frog? Hold up. Oh, it's a turtle! Amidid. That's why I was like, that's not a frog. That's not a lizard. What is that? Yeah, Blandings turtle. Interesting. I didn't realize I had turtles in here. Okay, well let's look them up really quick on a reptile database. I thought that was the name. They must have had a genus change. Oh wait, Amidoideae. Yeah, that's a family name. This should be Emmys. That's so weird. I don't know why that's I can actually do a sneaky little change. Yeah, that's definitely a GBIF thing. So I'm just gonna put GBIF thing. Like it didn't change from Amidoideae to MS. It was just GBIF putting it together as the genus was the family was the genus. It was just GBIF being GBIF. Okay, now we have one Epicrinops niger. Let's see really quick. I don't even know what this is. That's the deal. Oh, a Sicilian. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Let's see what's in. Let's see. Probably Rhinotrema. Let me just put it in AmphibiaWeb just for. Ah, yep. Pulls up an AmphibiaWeb with no observations. Interesting, but we know it's Rhinotrema now. That was an easy one. Ah, I did it again. See, this is what it does. AmphibiaWeb. I try to paste it here, and it pastes it one below. It's like everything that AmphibiaWeb can mess up on, it does. Oh, I don't know why I'm copying from there, but let's copy from here. Cool. And then we got into Epipidiobates Zaparo. Yeah, how is your day going? How is what's it like watching some strange person on the internet just Google species names? Ooh, it's an Alabates. Ooh, Alabates are cool. They're one of the like dart frog groups. Yeah, look at these guys. Sanguine poison frog. Ooh, very cool. Very, very cool. Cool. It's an Alabates. Then let's see why. Oh, a couple people. I'll just put both in there. Why not? YOLO. And then make it just regular text. So this one's interesting. This is actually a duplicate, but Erythrolamprus epinephelus. What is this, actually? I don't know Erythrolamprus. Snakes, okay. It's a colubrid, endemic to South America. Okay. Described by Cope, because almost everything was. Oh, it's immune to poison dart frogs. Interesting. Okay, this is probably a typo, actually, then. Wait. Erythrolamprus epinephalis. Ah, it should be phallus, not phallus. Wow, how is it wrong in GBIF, IUCN, and the phylogeny with a misspelling? Like, that's actually very odd. Was it ever misspelled? No, it was never misspelled. That's very interesting. Very pretty snakes, though. Very pretty. Lots of color variation as well. Is Juan looking at this group? I'm wondering if my lab mate has actually been looking at this group. Epinephalis. That's a weird group. Yeah, I know he was looking at some species of snake that's like, there's something up with it. Okay, Erythrolamprus micrurus. Let's see this one really quick. I know it's a colubrid. Ooh. Might be multiple things now. Let's do a Google search really quick. Let's actually look at this with a GBIF. I just want to see. Oh. Well, GBIF changed them over to Mimus. You know, one of the false corals. Very cool, though. Very, very cool. Well, let's look through each of these really quick. Aesculapi. Very pretty snake. This ain't. Oh no, sorry, not looking at subspecies. You need to look at synonyms. And ours is Micrurus. Yeah, that's not it. What I'm looking for are in the synonyms why Micrurus would show up there. Because when you do that search and it pulls up many things, it might be the fact that it's in a diagnosis or in the comments or something. Yeah, so it says Micrurus is right here for something else. So I think Mimus is going to be our bet. And then... Ah, this is a subspecies thing. Yeah, it should be Mimus. That's a GBIF thing. I just know these now. Wait. Oh, shoot. That's concerning. I'm wondering why, Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Haha. I was like, oh no, my data is wrong. I accidentally pasted Micrurus over Mimus. And I was trying to do the opposite. Oh yeah, subspecies to species. Yep. Cool. Because that would suck to find out, like, maybe, what, almost halfway through now? Ah, you missies. Let's look this up real quick. Wait. Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Am I mixing up what Eumissies is? Oh, Eumissies are like little lizards, right? Oh, yeah. Plethodons. These guys are really cool. I found a lot of these at one of my old study sites. Very interesting. Your typical five-line skinks. Or like blue-tail skinks, some people call them. I know them as five-lined. Very cool group, though. Very, very, very cool group, though. But yeah, these should be Plethodon. That is such an old Eumissies is how old now? Yeah, 2008? No idea why Plethodon is still in there. Interesting. Don't know why it doesn't say when they changed it back, though. That's a bit concerning, but... I'll look up later. I mean, I don't think I need to validate this, you know, but whatever. Okay. Euspondylus josii. I have no idea what that is. Looks like a... Well, now it looks like Wilsonosaur. Endemic to Peru. Oh, it's a monotypic genus. They look like little tegus. That's cool. That's cool. Little tupanambas, you know. But I mean, I'm assuming they're a teid of some sort. I just don't know this group. Very cool. Very cool. But yeah, synonym Euspondylus. Oh, there are other Euspondylus, but I guess they moved them out and made it Wilsoni. Or Wilsonosaura. Wilsonosaura. By, I don't know why they called him Wilson, but I'm sure there's a reason. Maybe they were stranded on an island or something. But let's see. Now we have another Euspondylus. Let's search it within a reptile database, since I now know what it is. Let's see. Euspondylus spinalis. Now it's Proctoporus spinalis by Torres. No pictures, though. Very interesting. Yeah, we're kind of flying through these now, which is good, because these have been taking me forever. And I really need to get this done so that I can do other stuff. So that's kind of why I'm hopefully doing a longer stream today. Honestly, the streaming just gives me way more, I don't want to say motivation, but reason to actually do stuff. Because it is very difficult to get the motivation to do something so tedious, and I'd much rather have a conversation with you. But yeah, so this is this is now Caradahyla? Caradrahyla panorum. Very pretty. Wow. Wow. Well, that's easy enough to change. Also shows up in AmphibiaWeb, which makes me just feel better. I almost did the same problem that I've been doing with AmphibiaWeb. Yeah, look at this. Let me X that out, add that in. Cool. Ah, now, ooh, wow, we jumped from E to G. That makes me feel happy. I definitely judge by how far we are in the list, and I have no idea how much more we have left. I'm expecting there to be like a group where we just skip a bunch of letters, but no idea. Gastrophrines, your little narrow-mouthed toads and stuff. So this is now, oh, well, now it's Hypopactus. Hypopacus. Very cool. Let's actually look this one up in AmphibiaWeb really quick, you know, pop some pictures up. Yeah. They just look kind of fake, which is why I kind of like them. Yeah, very cool little group. Love my microhylids. Ooh. Cool. Now we have another one, Gastrophrine Eusta. Also now in Hypopacus. Lots of changes though. So yeah, Frost is saying here correction of gender. So Latin is a gendered language, you know, just like Spanish with O's and A's. But it was a Hypopacus ustum at one point, but that's a I don't know if that's considered male or whatnot. I actually really don't know. But because the genus ends with an S, then the species should end with an S as well. So that's what he's saying by correction of gender here. But we'll put that in here. Yeah, definitely flying through these. I actually don't even know how much this is going to affect my data. But when I go through it again, I'll have to start finding GenBank data. And that one I'm going to largely automate because I need to... So all these NAs in the phylogeny, these I'll have to look up. It's like this Gastrotheca aspalicia. Gastrotheca aspalicia. Let's actually show me. I'll take a little... Not a break, but... Yeah, so these are... Oh, marsupial frogs. Very cool frogs. Very, very cool frogs. But if we go into... Perfect. It already knew where I wanted to go. Eventually we'll have to... Why is needing my university login? Whatever. Eventually I might have to start making a phylogeny of all these species. So I'll have to go through. This is NCBI. GenBank is also how it's called. But yeah, I'll need to find records. So look, there's 3 nucleotide data for these guys. nucleotides are, well, they're bits of DNA. So this has NDA gene, a 16S, which is a good, solid gene. It's only one, though, so there's only a few, though, so it's not anything crazy. But let's see if they have it if they have a study at all added. Submitted in 2014. Definitely a good group if you want to do some cool taxonomy. This might not be, yeah, it's not even a published thing. It's just yeah, it's just a direct submission on this particular one. But yeah, I'll be going through, and you can see that this is the actual, like, DNA, you know, TATCAATATTTTTTCAACCCC. There's G's eventually. Yeah, we'll use this to actually build a phylogeny, and all these streams, I'm going to be streaming a lot of my research. I think it's really fun. I think it's great to talk science and actually show that science isn't always glamour. It's a lot of Excel spreadsheets and Googling things. So, yeah. So, but yeah, let's keep on going. Yeah, if y'all have any questions about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, anything, feel free to ask. This is a conversation. Ooh, yellow-headed geckos. Those are pretty. That makes me sad though. The first record is from Josh's Frogs. People selling them. Wait a second. Are these invasive? This might be invasive. Well, if that's the case, they might just be collecting them from Florida. I don't really have an issue with that. But where are these native to? Oh, no. They are in... Oh, these were in Belize. I never saw these. Wow. Oh, I wish I did. I spent like 9 months in Belize, so... Damn. Very cool, though. Very, very cool. So now it's Gonatoides. I wonder if there's anything with their gonads. Oh, Gonatoides albogularis. Yeah, they changed them up. I'll go with this Powell one. So they were a subspecies, but they relegated them, or they were a full species, but they just relegated them to a species. Is what it is. Okay. It's always weird when we have one. So Greer Peton Berkemorani. I have no idea what that is. Extinct. Yeah, they have fossils in this data set, and that's sort of the interesting point. Cool looking thing, you know, but no idea what it is. So I don't use extinct species. Maybe if they were recently extinct, but nah. Okay, Gymnothalamus. Oh, I'm forgetting what that is. If that's reptile or amphibian. I want to say it's a reptile, though. Yep, another skink? Is this a skink? Worm lizard. Endangered. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, now it's a plei. Gymnothalamus. Oh, it's just a misspelling. Yeah, it should be a 2 I's and 1 E, not 2 E's and 1 I. Typo. Easy enough. But it's also wrong in the phylogeny. That's interesting. Yeah, there was a couple publications that had it incorrect. That's unfortunate. Actually, a lot of publications have it technically incorrect. Oh, it's a bisexual species. That's cool. I wasn't expecting to see that. Huh. Wonder what makes him bisexual. Oh wait, and yeah, what do they mean in bisexual in this case? Let's do a little bit of digging. I just want to know if they mean like they have both sexes or they engage in because sometimes it's not clear in the literature, or if they engage in bisexuality. So this is a taid. This is not a skink. It's a taid. Let's go into Wikipedia just to see what they mean. Microtaid. Doesn't really say too much. Yeah, it doesn't really say too much. Oh well, it is what it is. Cool. Clicking everything wrong. Wow. Okay, Gyrinophyllus. Daniel's eye. Oh, is this an amphibian? Yeah. Oh, it's a Plethodonid. Very cool. One of your salamander groups. Lots of changes. Wow, wow, wow. But now it's Gyrinophilus porphyriticus? Let's see what AmphibiaWeb has to say. Oh yeah, Spring Salamander Kentucky's. Huh. Cute! Cute, cute, cute. Even some larval pics. Very nice pics too. Very, very good. All these pics are great. Hank Wallace, whatever one of those is saying. Yeah, very nice little salamanders though. And then yeah, it matches up in here. Yeah, Gyrinophilus porphyriticus. Ah, always messy taxonomy in these groups. Yeah, I'm not really sure why this GBIF data is so bad. Honestly, I probably should have re-downloaded it before really diving into this, but here's what it is. Is what it is. Oh, and now we're into H. And I have no idea what helicops are. Those sound terrifying. Oh, they're cute. They just look like a very standard colubrid. I love these old pictures, like old drawings. That's so cool. Oh, this is a misspelling. Also wrong on the phylogeny. This is one of those gendered things again. So instead of a caudus, it should be cauda. With an AU, right? Oh, just an A. Just an A. Typo. Yeah, that's unfortunate when it's wrong in the phylogeny, too. I don't know. I'm very particular about using the correct... I don't like calling it gendered language, because I don't really think it's gendered, necessarily. It's just, like, the right syntax. Because you run into issues like this, where it just doesn't match up, and it's a pain in the butt. So... Okay, now Hemidactylus yucatanica, so some type of gecko in the Yucatan, that's for sure. Let's see. No species found. Is this a subspecies to species issue? Let's see. Oh boy, this is a messy one. I can already tell. Let's actually look it up, though, in the group. It shows up in GBIF. But, what is it? What is it? What is this record? Let's, okay, let's go into our little search. Let's see. It says it has images in GBIF. Has a image. I don't see any images, though. I'm just going to put that as a remove. It would actually get filtered in my dataset anyways. If anything is less than 5 records, it automatically gets removed so that I have proper data. I don't even think it's a real species. Cool. Easy enough. Ooh, heterodons. Heck yeah. These are like your hognoses and stuff. And this one, they're just saying it's a Nassicus. Your little western hognose. Is it Gloidi now? Wait, or no, it's Nassicus. Okay, it used to be Gloidi. Might be Gloidi again. But right now they're still calling it Nassicus. Let me see. Weller and Dixon. Dixon is legendary for Texas herpetofauna. Allopatric diagnosed Pedactin, Wallach, listed Gloidi is a synonym. Crowther agreed that Gloidi should be treated. Okay, that's interesting. So actually, Crowther put it up as a full species, but then they're saying that it should just be a, in personal communication, it should be just a Nassicus. Interesting. Oop. I was about to put synonym, but that sort of defeats the purpose. They're all synonyms here. So yeah, let's pop in Wallach. Cool. Moving on. Ooh. Big group. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Yeah, now we're getting into the fun stuff. We're getting into Hyla and Hypsiboas. These are a group. The rest of the stream might just be these guys. Oh, Lord. Oh, no, no, no. Hylas are your tree frogs. And they're messy. They're messy. And then Hypsiboas, yeah, they're also messy. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, well, let's start. I'm going to go through Amphibioweb first for all of them, just to make sure that it's easy. But now, are you kidding me? Okay, starting off strong. Starting off strong. Hylids will make me cry it. Okay, so this one just puts it as Skynax. It wasn't popping up because this should be Hylophanaria, if you're using the correct thing. But now this is Skynax Phanarius. And it's been that way since a long time. Let's double check with Amphibioweb. Yeah, Skynax Phanarius. I've always said Skynax. I don't know if you actually pronounce the hard C or if it's Synax. Very cool. Head's a little pointed, too. That's a cool-looking frog. Very cool-looking frog. Oh, boy. But, yep. Oh, boy. Okay, let's see. Next one. Hyla Marahwakanensis. Marahwakanensis? Stephania Marahwakanensis. Double check on Amphibioweb to make sure that's a real thing. Or that not a real thing, but that they consider it a thing. Yep. Marahwaka tree frog. Marahwaka tree frog. Cool. I'm trying to speedrun this, like, not gonna lie, because I am not, Hylids are kind of wild. I usually go a little bit, slow for you guys. Well, not you guys, all of y'all. Just to make it, like, I don't know, a little bit more interesting, but... This is a group that I know I can get lost in very fast, so obviously there's a lot of changes that need to be made. So let's just put that in there. Cool. Now we have Hyla Rufiosulus. I need to double check some of the pronunciation, honestly. Like what is the correct pronunciation? So far, I'm actually getting somewhat lucky. Oh, this one says by implication. By implication means that they said it should be a species, and Reader. Reader's my PI. So it's fun. I always like saying his name. We saw it a lot on the Spitacilus group, your whiptail lizards, because that's what he works with. But interesting. So this one should be Duelman, I believe. We'll double check with Amphibioweb, and yep. Oh wow, look at those eyes though. Very pretty. Just bright red eyes. Wonder if, I was just seeing if by chance I knew any names, but I didn't. Cool, but we know it's a Dulmana Hyla. Yeah, I actually asked my professor, my PI, you know, I call him Todd, but Dr. Reader, what is a what by implication means, because it's not actually very clear. And we ultimately determined that it's a it's a shorthand for sorry, I'm just double checking what's going on here. Okay, it's a misspelling, but it should be Tlacahyla loquax. It's a shorthand for meaning that they included it as something different in their phylogeny. However, they did not very explicitly say this is a, you know, a new species. So sometimes it's just they used old taxonomy because they didn't know. Oh, I have found these guys. I have found Tlacahyla loquax. They were on our field site. Actually, I can show y'all on my not my Instagram. I'm not trying to plug the gram. I mean, it's pretty great. Not gonna, no, but on my naturalist page, because I need to explore my observations. They were on our field site. Yep, here we go. Here's a picture of me holding one. I had to, yeah, you have to show off the legs because the orange is kind of important. And identified by Jan Meerman. He is a legendary naturalist in Belize. Actually, my grandfather's partied with Jan before, and we kept trying to meet up when I was in Belize, but never could make it out there. I'm actually surprised I only found one, or I observed one on there. 2018 feels like a whole different era. God, 3 years ago. Oh my god, just wild. But cool though. Tlacahyla. I don't know. I just like, I don't know. I like finding. I like acknowledging species that I found before. It's I don't want to say it's a pastime of mine, but it's cool. It's cool, you know. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, my field guide is actually really out of date for Belize, so it was always kind of a pain to relearn everything because you'd learn them one way and then you'd put them up on iNaturalist or try to Google their name or something, and it would show up something completely different. Okay, Osteopilus. I've heard Osteopilus, but now I'm kind of struggling to remember why I know that name. Sorry, let's check on AmphibiaWeb. Just get this down proper. See, that's why I check on AmphibiaWeb, because even if the name is there, it doesn't mean anything. But now I need to figure out what species they actually are using. Actually, hold on. I might have an idea of why that's incorrect. Let's look up just Osteopilus. Wilder eye. Wait. Yeah, so they put Wilder A. But it should be an I with the, because of pilus. However, it should be with an S because it ends with that. Huh. Okay. Oh, well, doy. I put the wrong species. I put the wrong thing in there. Should be this Wilder eye. That's weird. Usually he puts the I down here. Like the actual, not the I, but like the actual species name. So, but I guess this would be in this Powell. Powell's also pretty, oh boy, legendary when it comes to that. Now, why is this group, like this group has been, I've been like wondering why all the Hylomantis are all wrong, and this must be something else, but let's look at Hylodes. I'm actually surprised we got through Hyla very quickly. I thought Hyla was going to be way, way, way worse, but it's apparently not. Okay, another one that got changed over to Pristomantis. Or I guess I should say probably is Pristomantis. Let's double check on AmphibiaWeb. And I saw a few more people join in very recently. So how are y'all doing? How is your day going? We are just validating taxonomy and talking about science, talking about whatever it comes into our head. So, and right now we are wondering what is up with Hylomantis. Why are all of them wrong? All of them in a whole genus wrong. Oh yeah, Agalichnus. Wait, do they have more lead-eye? I remember this. So I did some validation on an old, outdated version of the spreadsheet at one point, and it was a mess. And yeah, Agalichnus and Hylomantis were all over the place. Agalichnus include like your red-eye tree frogs, so you know your very well-known frogs. Let's just see, just for grins, if Hylomantis bucklei shows up. Yep, already changed over to Agalichnus bucklei. So you can kind of see like that they have that red-eye tree frog look. I mean, they're in the same genus, so very cool though. Very cool frogs. Very, very cool. So. But yeah, let's make sure this is changed over properly, and let's make sure we also get the reason for the change. I have a feeling all of those are going to be changed over to Agalichnus again, and it might be because all of this Favovic one, honestly, if we're like really looking into it more. But cool. So let's do this. pop it in here. That's sort of the nice thing about entire genera changes, because they're all consistent. And you know what? Just for grins, I'm gonna just look up Hylomantis really quick in AmphibiaWeb and just see if anything pops up, because I'm not sure if that's still being used. Okay, it's still being used there. It's still being used by like 2 species. The rest of them have all been changed over to Agalicnus. So let's see. I'm just gonna do a very quick double check. So is lemur and Medinae. Lemur we'll have to look up, because it's just not showing. It probably is fine, but let's actually look at Hylomantis. Oh my god, what? What are these spots? Holy hell! That is such a cool frog. Oh my god! This is like what is that one artist that does the oh my god, he's like stupidly famous. He does like all the splatter painting and stuff. That is such a cool frog. What? It's like a polka dotted. What? I love that this guy's. Oh my god, this is so funny. Their email for the person who did this photo specifically put no spam in the email address and says remove it before sending an email. That is a genius way to not get spam, actually. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking cool. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, I'm like blown away at how pretty this frog is. Man, I want to find one now. Hold on, let me view my details. It's in Brazil. Yeah, of course. Wow, okay, cool. Looks like there's some variation in how the spots look, too. That's incredible. Wow, 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 wow. So yeah, if you just joined in, this is what we're looking for, you know, this is what we're doing, you know. Wow, okay. Cool. That was for... what species was that? That was for the Aspera. Wait, Aspera? Oh, that's right. We were just looking at what Hylomantis was. I was like, I don't have that in my data set. Okay, let's do the lemur. I'm trying to remember what the common name for the lemur is, for Agalicnus lemur. I'm just going to put this into AmphibiaWeb really quickly. Oh, yeah, just lemur. Also a very pretty frog. Look at those eyes. They look very human-like, but in like a creepy way. Wow. Sorry, I love Agalicnus. I love my frogs, so this is so cool. I'm so happy that they have these pictures. Ah, how cool. Actually, I was working on on a little script right before this that I want to eventually plug in. I'll probably work on it off screen a little bit or take a break and do it. But it was just fascinating. I want to get one that will take whatever is currently active cell and then pull up an image of what we're looking at, so that even when I'm in like an Excel spreadsheet on the stream like this, you can see what species we're looking for. Okay, I need to just get the I'm not sure who changed it over to Agalicnus again. It doesn't actually say. I'll put author unclear for now. And then Hylomantis Medinae. We are going through this kind of fast. I am very okay with that. It's probably just another typo, and it'll be Agalicnus Medinae. Oh no, Medinae. Why didn't it show up then? Oh, because it was Hylomantis Medinae. Okay. Agalicnus Medinae. Ah, that is too cool. Got some Favovic stuff. Actually, let me open up this Favovic paper really quick. Ha! Phylogenetic relationships of the charismatic poster frogs. That's a good title, because they are. The most famous frog in the world is the red-eyed tree frog. There's a reason it is the symbol of conservation around the world. So I'm just opening it up to add it to my Zotero. Zotero is like where I manage all of my references and all my papers from. So I just want to make sure I add that in there. It'll be added into herp phylogeny. Cool. Done and done there. Okay, but now I expect this one to be, obviously, look at it. It is a mess. Although, this might just be another just straight genera change. I hope it is. Let's look at Hypodactylus dolops really quick. Let's go through this Hypodactylus stuff, because this one's also very incorrect in GBIF. And in the phylogeny, yep, this might just be another genus change. Let's look at Amphibiweb just with the genus and see. Hypodactylus. Nice Feronia. That's what they've all been changed to. Hold on. I might be able to cheat with all this. Hold on. Boom. And then boom. What I'm looking for are to see if all of them I've changed over to nice Feronia. So Babex is in there, Dolops is in there, Lacidisca is in there, Mantipa is in there as a change, a proper changed, Nigrovittata, Parasai, Barbari. Oh, that's a different thing. Yes! Okay, this is an easy one. We can just do a straight genera change. So I'll do, because it's this, so I'll do equals right, just to get it in here. I guess actually, so this should be nice Feronia, and I believe with a there, and then we'll just pull the right stuff, and then we'll change all the ones that need to be changed. Right over here, and then we'll start. Oh, let's actually make this a mid so that we can start it off, and then I'll pull up some pictures. So start number will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. 13, I'm just going to put 20 characters there, and then, oh, I do not need that space apparently. Boom. And let's fill it in for Hypodactylus. Boom! We got them all in here. Cool. And then paste as, no, wait, that's not what I want to do. Boom, and then paste, but I want it to paste as plain text. I want it to paste as plain text. What is it doing? No, come on, paste as plain text. You got this. I believe in you. Come on. There we go, paste as plain text. Now, there are 2 spaces in here. There are. That's a little bit unfortunate, but saves me a tiny bit of time. And then we'll pull the, this might not have saved me any time, not gonna lie. So let's now make sure everything's good. That's good. Dolops is good. Elacidiscus, Elacidisca. Mantipus, Mantipa. Nigrovittata. And then Parasai. Good. Cool. Let's look at these. Let's look at the Parasai one, which is data deficient. Seems to have a lot of data. Oh, little chunker. Oh, look at that boy. Look at that boy. Oh, what a cute little frog. Wow, look at that. Just replaced by Hypodactylus by Hedges et al. Let me find the... Okay, we're gonna have to look it up in AM&H to get the actual, like, why did they change them over to Nice Feroni? And I feel pretty certain it's gonna be all of these. Cool. Easy enough. Fantastic. That was an easy change. That was a very easy change. But let's see. Oop, I opened up that over there. That's not what I wanted. I wanted it over here. Why have I not been doing... I don't want to do this. I don't like this style. Ugh, it looks hideous. So much going on. And I need to see over here, so... Okay, let's look at another Hypopacus. Ustum. What? What? Why is this red? Oh. Oh, just Ustus. That's easy enough. Let's look this up really quick. And Amphibiweb. Hypopachus. And then Ustus, least concern, two-spaded narrow-mouthed toad. Very pretty. Very, very pretty frog, actually, yeah. Huh. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let's see. Hypopachus by a frost. Oh, I guess I should use this one. So, cool. Okay, now we're in the Hypsiboas. So I'll just type in Hypsiboas for y'all really quick. Hypsiboas. So Hypsiboa is a pretty large group of frogs. Has a lot of different species, but they're very interesting. They used to be in Hyla. But they are, well, now Hypsiboas. And yeah, they're one of the glow-in-the-dark ones. They have some really cool Yucatan casque-headed frogs. They are just very, very, very cool frogs. They're one that I've always wanted to find, but never have. So yeah, oops, knocked over my stuff. But yeah, so let's see. I have a feeling this is a whole genera change. So let's first do what we did with the other one and look up Hypsiboa. Oh yes, they are all just Boana now. Heck yeah. And then we have a Boana Boans. Oh gosh, why isn't it in order? Boans. Boana Boans. We're gonna do the same thing we did on that other one. Cool. And then equals Boana equal and mid text is going to be this with a mid. So on the mid function, you give it what value you want to grab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll start it on the 10th, and then we'll just add it out to 25 characters to get everything, and then boom, look at that. Beautiful. And then what we'll do is we'll just check to make sure all of the genders of it is all correct. So like this one should be a not. Oh, well, first I need to copy and then paste as plain text. So yeah, little tricks like that. Learn just a couple functions in Excel and it'll make your life easier. We already looked up Bowens. That one's good. Okay, Calcartas. I don't know why these are not in order. Oh, wait. List with photos. Yay! Now we can see lots of pictures of frogs. Okay, let's just make this bigger. I don't care. It actually looks worse the bigger it gets. So we're looking for what again? Calcartas. I mean, it should be a Calcarda, but I just want to make sure. Because it may still be incorrect in here is the issue. So that's why I'm, like, double-checking it on there, even though it may be very, very different. So let's see. Calcarda. Big group. I don't know when they changed him over to Boana, though. I need to double-check that. Where are you, Calcarda? So many pretty frogs. Ah, there we go. Yep, Calcarada. So, yep. Changing it like I thought, but I just gotta be sure. So now we also have Caliplera. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I just Control F. Cool. Caliplera is good. Very pretty frog. I give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, Cenarius. Cenarian Essence. That's a cool frog, too. You know what? I'm gonna give that one... I like it. I don't know why. It looks like a looks like it's made of like it's like a rubber, like made of rubber. See, yeah, so this is what I mean. If I was going with, like, using correct gender or whatever at the end of every frog, I would have said this should be Cineriacina or Cineriacea or something, but it's not. So that's why I need to double check them. Crepitans, beautiful. White frog, I'll give it 7 out of 8. Okay, fasciata. Fasciata. Yeah, so that one should be fasciata. Gunther's banded frog. You know what? That one? I'll give it a 5 out of 6, though. Cool. Now we need to look at Geographicus. Geographica. Whoa! Oh, I like this frog. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 9, let's be real. Okay, so that one should be Geographica. And then Halprini. Fairy, you know, Hispaniola green frog. Solid frog. That's an easy 4 out of 5 for me. Okay, now we gotta go to Hobbseye. Nothing, but it's spelled right, so can't give it a rating, even though it's least concern, but no pictures. Interesting. Okay, Hobbseye, also good. Lanciformis. That's a good frog. Rocket Tree Frog. It gets a bonus point just for that. That's an easy 6 out of 7 for that frog. Melanoplera. I like him. He's got character. Kind of a small head, though. Not gonna lie. Kind of a small head. It's spelled right, so I can't complain about that. I'll give him a, I don't know. I'll give him like a 3 out of 5, though. He's nothing too fancy. I mean, multifasciata, not fasciatus. Cool. Now let's look at Pelusins. Oh, I like that. That is a frog of frogs. I'll give that one a shoot. Easy 4 out of 5. Easy 4 out of 5. Four distally expanded toe pads out of 5. Spelled correct. Okay, now Picturatus. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. No doubt. Look at this frog. Oh my god. What? How does this exist? Boana picturata. Wow. That looks like it's been like hydro dipped or something. That's so cool. Boana picturata. Wow. Okay. Wow. This one's got stripes. Vertical though, so that it looks skinnier. It's beautiful. It's beautiful just the way it is. It doesn't need to hide it. Okay, Pugnax. Oh yeah, I'll give that one like a 6 out of 8. I think it's pretty solid. I think it's a pretty solid frog. Okay, Pugnax is good. Standard frog, 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Okay, now we need to look for Pulidoy. No photos, data deficient, but it's got the right spelling, so we're good there. Punctatus. Let's see how that one's doing. Nope. Punctata. Oh, it's got some nice, cool little spots on him, too. Oh, gosh, another little polka dot frog. That's a 9 out of 10. Easy. Wow. Boana punctata. Changing that. Okay, let's look at Boana raniceps. Oh, need to go back a page. Oh yeah, he's got a sneaky look to him. I don't know what I'd rate him. 5 out of 7. I think that's a solid rating. Okay, let's look at Rosenbergi. Ah, very cool frog. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 7. I think is much better. Rufatellis. Oh. Good one to end on. Wow, look at this! A blue one mating with a green one? Are you kidding me? What? Wow. That must be like an not Xanthic? Maybe Xanthic. But then, oh my god, what a pretty frog. Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that was not as painful as I thought it was going to be. Oh, that makes me feel so happy. Sad that they're wrong in literally all my data sets, but whatever. Ooh, we are cruising. Cruising on by. Okay, let's see. So now we have Hypsiglina. These are a snake, so we can unfortunately we have to stop looking at frogs for a second and look at some Hypsiglinas, but wait, Hypsiglina. Am I thinking Hypsiboa? No, I'm thinking Hypsiglina. Yeah. Oh, this is a wrong gender thing again. So this should be Ornicus. Let's actually see how far we are at right now with our stuff. So equals count if n1 through n 2198 criteria 1. So we've done 199 equals count if n through n out of 397. So we're oh, we are exactly just about off by 1, but exactly at the halfway point. Oh my gosh. It's only been like 4 days of this, I think, now. Wow, 4 days of this. This is insane. We've been doing this one for almost an hour and a half now. Well, so there is another one. Like another group that I know is going to be hell on earth. It's going to be the, I forget, yeah, Lithobates. So that one should all just be Reyna. But I'll, of course, have to double check it. Let's just go through it. See what other groups, like major groups, have issues. Mesaspis is pretty bad. Yeah, the Lithobates one is unfortunate. That one actually got excluded from the data set. Which was, I'm kicking myself in the ass for that one. That should not have been, that should have been such an easy, it was an easy oversight by me. Nerodia has a couple that are off, but nothing too crazy. Nerodia are like your water snakes. Ninias are your coffee snakes. No issues there, except for just not being in the phylogeny. Including Ninia Sebae? Really? That is a stupidly common snake. I found those all the time. Like, let's go back to my iNaturalist. Red coffee snake. Like, honestly, one of the most common species in some areas. Like, I would find several in a night. Like, how many? Yeah, like, I found them, like... Well, I found and I natted them, like, 10 times. Oh, some people favorited them. Who favorited them? I don't know if that I don't know if they tell you that, actually. I don't know. But, yeah. Let's see, what else? What other groups? There's a wrong Oedipus. He just loved himself too much. There's a good chance this is a fossil, but we'll see when we get to there. Osteocephalus, so something with a hardened skull of some type. Not sure. Pachymedusa, that one's probably going to change to Agalicnus again. Just like with the Hydromantids. They're one of the, one of the main tree frogs. Only see 1 or 2 groups that are like fully changed. Phyllobates, I know, is a bit of a mess. That includes some of your dart frogs as well. Phylodactylus, a few of these are probably going to change over to, I think, Agalicnus as well. I think. Plectrohyla is a mess, a hot mess at that. We'll see what's going on with that one whenever we get to it again. Lots of random stuff. See, these are the ones that are actually way worse, where it's like some are correct, some are incorrect, and no one's really sure why, so those I'll have to switch over quite a bit. Plethodons, I knew there'd be a few Plethodons that were wrong. Plethodons are like your salamanders, a lot of your salamanders, yeah. This one is a obvious typo, actually. Well, we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm not sure what Porthidium is, but Podometus, Pristomantis, surprisingly free of errors. Wow. That's just one. Trepidotus. But I was surprised. Pristomantis, obviously, very large group. Yeah, so I just assumed there would be more with that. Pseudoeurysia, cool group, super cool group. Little salamanders. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I think a few of these have been changed over to Biodiversity. I think. Unless I'm getting things wrong, but yeah, a few that are messed up. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so this is a full genus change again, probably. Tychoglossus. Also only one in the phylogeny. Ptychohylas got a few things wrong. Pythons are in here even though they shouldn't be. These are all going to be removed actually because they're invasive. Don't need that. Yep, Rhena coming back to rear its ugly head. Rhena and Lithobates are going to be the death of me. I already know it. Regina Grammi, those are cool. Don't know what this is. Don't know what that is. Rhinella's looking good. Riama. I'm not actually too sure what a Riama is, but let's see what else do we got here. Skynax. A few Skincellas, little skinks. Cybon, and then Sabinomorphus vagrans and Vegas. I actually don't really know that one. That's a new one for me. Sphanorhynchus. Yeah, there's just really not that many that are like major issues, like major like the entire group is wrong. Like I'm actually really getting that. A few here and there, like there's a few messy groups for sure. Yeah, Thamnophis, not too surprised by that. This one is probably just they were gendered incorrectly, so it should be Thamnophis validus instead of valida, but it's not too big of a deal. Trichemis, yeah, some of your turtles, those should be changed. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Some of your Typhlops, a lot of Typhlops changes. Typhlops are some of your blind snakes, so I'm not crazy surprised by that, because I know there was some recent taxonomic work on them, but yeah, again, not that bad. It's looking like it's just a bunch of small things. And then just a blank. Yeah, of course, there's not a blank species in my phylogeny, so I don't need to check that. I'm just going to delete that one now, because I know that's not an issue. But yep, 4,000. But we're exactly halfway through. My goal is to validate all of these by the end of the week, which I think is super doable. We'll plan out a day and just power through it. Don't know if it'll be in one day, don't know if it'll be in 2 days. But then after that, what we'll be doing is we'll be going through, and I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but we'll be going into the phylogeny and making sure all these species are represented on the phylogeny, which is a tricky endeavor, to say the least. But yeah, so like for example, this is NA means that it's not in the phylogeny. 0 means it is in the phylogeny and it's the correct species, so I'm not concerned. But NA means that it's not there. So what we'll do is we'll go into like, okay, yeah, let's just try it. Ambronia anzuitoi. I'm not going to go into it. I am almost certainly not going to do it species by species. Might have to for a couple things, but let's look up. Yep, so we can see here, there is some data for Abronia anzuitoi cytochrome B gene and the 12S ribosomal. What we'll be doing is we will be downloading all of these and trying to redo the phylogeny. So, pain in the butt, but I'm happy that there is more here. So yeah, paper from, when was this published? 1998. Why was this not included on the phylogeny? That's very interesting, actually. I figured it would have been. Oh well. But yeah, we'll be going through it, and basically, it's more or less making phylogenies for each little group, and then incorporating them into a larger one. So it's a lot of work. That one's going to take a long time, but there are many tools that help automate that, where you can just feed it a species list, and we'll show you how to do that. But for those, I'll try to make sure that there is some way that you guys are not just staring at me coding and looking at spreadsheets the whole time. Like, I understand. Wanting to see species is a big part of biology. So, like I said, I'm developing a script that'll just, if anything, it'll just pull from these super cool groups and, like, just Google search it for you. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here just because I am starving and I need some food. Maybe there'll be another one today. Probably not, though. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I've been streaming these almost every day lately, trying to do some type of stream for my research. But yeah, glad you enjoyed. So have a nice day, y'all. Gonna end it now. See y'all later.